Recently, I read a story of the Good Samaritan, as Jesus did not tell it. The Samaritan sees a man laying on the side of the road half dead, and this conversation takes place. The Samaritan says to the man, "What happened to you?" The Samaritan replies, "I've been beaten and robbed. Will you help me?" "Let me give you some advice, my friend. Never travel this road alone again." "Will you help me?" I know I ought to do something to help this poor wretch, but after all, I'm from another district, and I didn't tell him to come this way. He should have known it was dangerous. He really has himself to blame. But still, here he is. I guess I have to do what I can. When I get back to Samaria, I'll write a letter to the authorities. I'll write some letters to the editors. I'll get a group of friends together and we'll think about what to do. Will you help me? Yes, I'm going to help you, but first I need to go and get my group together so we can talk about the problem. Well, then he walks away and he says to himself, but first I have to finish my vacation in Jericho, and then I have some sheep I have to buy, and gosh, I hope someone comes along and helps him. I'm so busy. He has to realize that. He'd understand. He should have stayed home anyway. Aren't you glad that Jesus didn't tell the parable that way? He didn't tell the story like that because he wants us to be little redeemers, to give our time, our energy, our prayers, our resources, our hands, and our hearts to help the world. And he will always go with us. Where there's a problem, with the help of God, we can solve it. Where there's a wrong, with the help of God, we can right it. Where there is a problem, I messed up again. Sorry. Where should I start?
Start with where there is a problem.
Okay. Where there is a problem, with the help of God, we can solve it. Where there is a wrong, with the help of God, we can right it. Where there are hungry people, with the help of God, we can feed them. And where there is no shelter, with the help of God, we can provide it. This is our task, our calling, our great commission. Some years ago, Ed Beck was an All-American basketball player. After his great career, he took a group of athletes on a mission work trip to Korea. After their project was completed, they were saying goodbye to the Korean villagers. Deep friendships had been established, and it was a touching moment. Then, in the name of the host village, a Korean girl brought flowers to Ed Beck and the other athletes. And struggling with her English, she said, "These flowers will fade and die, but you will smell here forever." Well, I hope we smell forever in Bloomfield, Wisconsin, or Twin Lakes, or Spring Grove, or Lake Geneva, Genoa City, in Lakai, Haiti, in Kisumu, Kenya, and all over the world. My hope and prayer is that we will share the fragrance of Christ everywhere, because our commission is not to reject the world or resemble the world. Our job is, with the help of God, to redeem the world.
Help your neighbor make a positive, life-changing connection with Jesus Christ. Hit subscribe, like, and share this video out.